What's up, truckers? Tricky Mick here. I hope you're doing well. Hope you got the shiny side up, as I like to say. Today we're going to be talking about something that concerns every owner-operator, and that is fuel efficiency. And whether you're down getting 4 miles per gallon or 6, 7, like someone like myself, you can always do a little bit to improve where you're at. And I've got a chart today to show you, and you can use it yourself and put your own numbers in to compare the differences between getting low fuel consumption, high fuel consumption, and the amount of money that you can save every year. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and let us know what you think and what you're doing to improve your fuel efficiency. So let's get right into it. As you can see here, we've got the Super Truck 2. Not where we're at yet, but they've been doing everything they can to improve fuel efficiency. 12% reduction in tractor aerodynamic drag, same thing with rolling resistance, more efficient AC system, and a 5.7 reduced fuel consumption. Now, you're not going to go out today and buy a truck like this that is going to reduce your efficiency, or increase your efficiency, I should say, to reduce your fuel consumption today. But there's a few things that can be done. And over here we have Jarrett that's got a nice little article here talking about that. So operating a truck and trailer is expensive, whether it's a one truck or a fleet of hundreds. Typical semi-truck averages 6 miles a gallon, and whether that's going uphill getting 2 miles a gallon or downhill getting 20, there's a huge variety, and there's quite a bit of control in how much fuel that you can consume. Now, modern trucks are more aerodynamic for many reasons, as shown over there on the Super Truck page. But there's a few things that you might not know about that are costing you fuel. So close the gap here. A gap of 18 inches or more between the truck and trailer creates increased air resistance. Devices that completely cover a truck's gap can reduce drag by as much as 6%, meaning fuel consumption around 2%. Similar thing with side skirts, 4 to 7%, around 2% fuel consumption. Reducing the tailwind. So you see the big boat tails that are a foot and a half on the back of the trailers that can reduce fuel consumption 5 to 6%, moving at 65 miles per hour. Wheel covers haven't been shown to really do too much, but it never hurts. And then there's vented mud flaps as well. So there's a few things, like I said, that can be done to decrease your fuel consumption. But the biggest thing that you can do really is slow down to the correct RPM range for your engine in that sweet spot where it's going to get max efficiency. Now, every engine's a little bit different. The bigger engines like to be revved a little bit higher, and that's just how it goes on something like a DD15 or a DD16. But you're going to have to refer to your manufacturer specs to figure out where you need to gear your truck for the speed that you're going to go. Are you going to mountains? Are you going flatlands in the west, east? Doesn't really matter. You need to figure out what you're doing so that you don't spec your truck with the wrong gear. There's no reason to have a 3.5 if you're just doing flatland all the time at 60 miles an hour. So here we have 5 miles a gallon doing 2,800 miles a week. You're looking at 1848 versus 1155 at 8 miles a gallon. And then as you look here, I've got it all the way down to $5 a gallon, so you can see the massive difference between 5 and 8 miles a gallon. Now, this is definitely something that not every driver or owner-operator is going to be able to achieve, but there's a lot of drivers out there and owner-operators that can save a ton of money on fuel just by slowing down a little bit. And then here I've got the yearly savings you can expect with 5 versus 8, 6 versus 8, and 7 versus 8. And then obviously, as fuel gets more expensive, this is going to be a larger number. I've gone just off of the 330 here to base this on. So, if you're looking at 5 versus 8 miles a gallon at 330 a gallon, it's going to give you a yearly savings of 36,000. Down here at $5 a gallon, you're looking at 1,000 a week up to 54,000. 6 versus 8, we're looking at 385 a week, giving you 20,000 a year. And then if you're looking at just 7 versus 8, you're still looking at $8,500 a year when fuel's cheap at 330. And not all of us are going to be able to get the best discount. So there's a lot of places where you're going to be stuck still paying $4 to $5 a gallon, especially when you get out towards California and places like that. So 1 mile a gallon can save you almost $13,000 a year if you just slow the truck down just a little bit and be mindful of your fuel consumption. And that's really about it. I'm going to leave all the links below so that you can use this spreadsheet, do what you want with it. You can check out the Jarrett website here to learn a little bit about the gaps, the skirts, and things like that. And obviously the Super Truck here where they're really doing a lot of work to get fuel consumption down. As we know, fuel is the biggest expense for most owner-operators when it comes to controllable expenses, at least. Well, I'm Tricky Mick. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, and have a great day.